And we're live. Hello, everybody. It's been a few days. I just want to personally invite you to a live event I have on Zoom this evening called the Clarity on Love event. This evening, so 5:30 Pacific. Short notice. You get a few hours to get it together, wherever you are in the world. But it's going to be a nice, fun, juicy one. It's an intro event on the work that I do with the dynamics of men and women relationships. It's a co-ed event. Both men and women are attending. It's also recorded. If you can attend live, you could request. I'll put the link below. But you could register and you'll get the recording soon after if you can be live. It's 90 minutes, an hour and a half, and I'll discuss the three secrets uh, in relationships that we're blind to in our culture. Three secrets. I'll talk about the different types of men. There are four that you must identify if you are interested in building a relationship with men. This type of men you must avoid, as opposed to the which one is committable. Interesting. Four types of men. You have to decode them. Four types of ladies on the other side. Same thing. For the men, there's two ladies. They're not typically relationship building material. Interesting. So you want to know this if you're looking into the type of woman that you want to bring in your life. It's important to know because nobody talks about this, right? But there's typical four types on both sides. The other thing I want to talk about, I'm going to teach about is the four things you must have, the must have in order to build and sustain a healthy long term relationship. By the way, love is not one of them. Love is a product of these four. When they come together, a future and love dynamic is possible. Interesting? Are you curious to see what I'm up to here? Please. Um, and lastly, we're going to discuss with some examples, but really the difference in the way men and women communicate. We communicate completely differently. I know it sounds ridiculous because we look at each other, we speak English, you hear the words that come up. No, the filters that we use as men and women to filter what is said to us from the opposite sex. In other words, what she says is not what I hear. When I say is not what I hear. Sounds insane. I get it. But come and check it out. This is actually in my world, probably one of the biggest ways, one of the big ways that men and women collide, misunderstand each other, creates conflicts, creates turmoil, creates hurt feelings. Factual. The words that you use is not what's being received. Fascinating. So come and join us. Like I said, um, 90 minutes, an hour and a half, 5:30 Pacific. And I'm going to say what I say all the time. If you're poking around with this material, if you're trying to understand the dynamic between men and women, as I know it's difficult and complicated out there, it's because we don't know any of these things at the beginning, these phase. And so I always say this is the people who show up who get ahead in life in any aspect. People who show up to get the information, to get the tools, are the ones who succeed because they're leaning in. So I'm encouraging all of you to lean in, come and join us. It'll be both very interesting and fun, I promise. So hopefully I'll see you tonight on the other side. Bye.